Hello, seniors. On behalf of the OPHS School Counseling Department, I want to welcome you back for the 21-22 school year into the Senior College Assembly. We hope you had a wonderful summer and are ready to start planning for the next chapter of your lives beyond high school. This assembly is a follow-up to the junior appointment that each of you had last spring with your high school counselor. Since we are not able to meet with you in the typical auditorium assembly format that we are all used to, we created this video as we hope to continue to provide you with the resources you need for your college planning. The first item on the Senior College Assembly agenda is the Senior Check-In. Your Senior Check-In is a follow-up meeting to the junior appointment you had last spring. All seniors will meet with their counselors during an open campus period or study hall in September and into early October for a quick check-in to review high school plans, whether it be college, military, workforce, or otherwise. If you don't have any study halls or open campus periods in your schedule, your counselor will find another time to meet that works for both of you. Schedules will be posted in homeroom in the coming days. For your senior check-in, be prepared to share the list of colleges to which you are applying. Be prepared to share your intended major if you know it, keeping in mind that it is okay to be undecided. Be prepared to let us know exactly where you are in the college application process. Are you just getting started, or are your applications already complete, or are you somewhere in between? And be prepared with your completed brag sheets if you are requesting a counselor letter of recommendation. We will also review graduation requirements with you one more time to make sure you are scheduled for everything you need. If you have questions, this is your time to get them answered. If you need to change your appointment for any reason, please see your house office secretary. The next item on our assembly agenda is your SCORE College Information Account. You can take out your Chromebook and follow along if you would like. As you may recall, SCORE is the college information program that was introduced to OPHS in the last couple of years. It's a tool for students, counselors, parents, and colleges in the college search and planning process. You may remember back to the spring of your sophomore year, the counselors did a lesson in your social studies class showing you the features we would be using. While the program has many bells and whistles, we are using it in a few targeted areas, including tracking colleges you are interested in, signing up for college visits, and general college searches. A link to SCORE can be found here on the school counseling page of the website. When you get to the SCORE website, just click Sign In with Google. As a reminder, your login information is the same as your school login. Also, in addition to the desktop version of SCORE, there is an app that you can get as well. We highly recommend inviting parents to your SCORE account. It provides them access to financial aid information, cost estimators, and a view of the colleges in what is called your My Colleges list, along with the ability to offer suggestions to help you guide your college discovery. Because your parents will likely be very involved in this process, we highly encourage you to take advantage of this feature. To invite a parent to link with your SCORE student account, follow these steps. Go to your My Profile on the top navigation bar, click the Invite a Parent button in the Personal Details section, submit the first name and last name and email address of your parent or guardian, and then click Invite. Once a parent has been invited, you may re-invite or edit the details of the intended recipient while awaiting their confirmation. The My Colleges page on the top navigation bar tracks colleges you are interested in. Within the My Colleges page, there are sections for colleges you are following, colleges you are applying to, and colleges you are accepted to. We will be focusing solely on the colleges you are following section in the SCORE program. The other sections will not be used. You can follow a college in My Colleges in a few different ways. From the My Colleges page, under Following, select Add College. Or in the search box, type the name of the college you are looking for. Click on the name of the college and you will then be following that school. You can also add a college to My Colleges from your student dashboard. Go to the student dashboard by clicking SCORE. In the search box, type in the name of the college you are looking for. Select the appropriate college. You will be brought to an information page on that particular school where you'll be able to add My Colleges. Please follow all the colleges that are currently on your college list in the My Colleges section. Even if you are unsure about a specific college, please add it to the list of colleges you are following so we know that you may be interested. Next, we will explain how this information will be used to notify you of and invite you to virtual college representative visits. So as you all know, many college representatives visit OPHS each fall to recruit our students. These meetings are with OPHS students only, so they are customized just for you. Students from other schools will not be in attendance. When you meet with these reps, not only are you learning about their institutions, but you are meeting with the person who is most likely one of the readers of your application, and you are demonstrating interest in that particular institution. Demonstrated interest is a term you have heard us use in previous assemblies and at your junior appointment. We will talk more about this in a few minutes. We highly encourage you to meet with reps of schools to which you may apply. Due to the pandemic, all college visits will be virtual, as most colleges are not sending admissions counselors out on the road, and as most high schools are limiting visitors to their buildings. Virtual visits will occur after the school day, starting at 2 p.m., Mondays through Thursdays. So a really nice feature of SCORE is that when a college is scheduled to visit OPHS, students that are following that particular college on their My Colleges list will receive both an email and in-app notification, which they can use to register for that visit. So it's very important to keep your SCORE My Colleges list updated. Another way to sign up for a visit, whether it is on your college list or not, is go to the student dashboard by clicking SCORE on the top navigation bar. Scroll down and view the upcoming events on the right-hand side of the page and click Count Me In. There will be information on the school announcements about virtual college visits. The schedule will be accessible through SCORE and also here under College Visits on the school counseling page of the website. It will also be posted in the Class of 2022 Google Classroom. Please note, as mentioned previously, you register for these visits through SCORE. If you forget to RSVP for a particular college, you can still attend the visit. You just need to click on the meeting link, which you can find in SCORE or on the College Visitations page of the website. Unfortunately, since the visits are hosted by the college representative, we are not able to provide any technical assistance. Most reps provide us with their email address so you can reach out to them directly. Finally, a few minutes ago, you heard me use the term demonstrated interest. Remember, many schools track your demonstrated interest in their institutions. Demonstrated interest is the degree to which you show a college you are interested in attending their school. Some colleges use it when making admissions decisions. Under normal circumstances, students show interest by talking to reps when they visit high schools, by visiting college campuses, by talking to reps at college fairs, by attending evening information sessions, and by viewing online presentations. Because face-to-face, in-person opportunities may be limited at some schools due to the pandemic, we highly encourage you to attend these virtual visits. Additionally, check out the websites of the colleges you are interested in and attend any open virtual events they are hosting. Next, we're going to talk about brag sheets, recommendation letters, and the transcript request form. Many colleges require teacher letters of recommendation as part of your application. Some of the more competitive colleges will also require a counselor letter of recommendation. Do your research and look up recommendation requirements. This information can usually be found on the admissions office webpage. Information on letters of recommendation and brag sheets can be found here on the school counseling page of the high school website. At the bottom of the page, there are brag sheets you should fill out, which will provide valuable information and help your recommenders to write a very thorough letter. you should ask your teacher or counselor in person to write you a recommendation. Remember to supply them with the appropriate brag sheets. You would complete a teacher brag sheet for each teacher you are asking, and you would complete both the student and parent brag sheets if you need a counselor letter. Most teachers and counselors are happy to write you a letter of recommendation. However, please make sure you give them ample times, about 2 weeks to complete. If you're using the Common application, teachers will be able to submit their letter directly through the Common App system. When you're completing your Common App, you will be prompted to fill in your recommender's information and email address. They will then immediately get a link to submit your letter of recommendation online. Please remember to ask your teacher for a letter of recommendation prior to entering their email address into the Common application. If you are not using the Common application and your teachers will need to email or mail the letter to the college, you will need to provide the teacher with that contact information as well. Teacher contact information can be found by clicking Contact Us from the district website. Moving on to high school transcripts. All colleges require high school transcripts. Each time you need a transcript sent, you must complete a transcript request form. Transcript request forms can be found here on the school counseling page of the website. You may submit your request online, or you may obtain a paper copy from your house office. If anything on your transcript changes after your transcript is mailed, you must fill out another request form to have an updated one sent. Please note that test scores, SATs and ACTs, are not included on your transcript. It's your responsibility to have your test scores sent directly from SAT or ACT to the colleges to which you are applying. Do your research on whether your colleges require the SAT or ACT. Due to the pandemic, many, but not all colleges are not requiring SATs and ACTs. Please pay attention to deadlines and make sure you give counselors and teachers 2 weeks notice for recommendations and transcripts. Also, please note that OPHS is closed for winter break and many applications are due January 1st. You will need to get transcript requests to counselors by December 9th. Counselors will not take a transcript request form if everything is not complete. Also, we will not take a transcript request form that requires a counselor letter of recommendation if your brag sheets are not handed in. Finally, please note that the transcript request form is used for all requests. If students need transcripts for the NCAA, scholarships, or anything else, the transcript request form must be filled out. Students who need an IEP sent somewhere should see their counselor directly. Next, we are going to talk about specific college applications, including the Common application, the SUNY application, and the Coalition application. For the Common application, students complete one application that can be sent to any number of participating colleges. More than 900 colleges use Common App. A link to the Common application can be found here on the school counseling page of the website. With your Common application account, you can see the date your counselor uploaded your transcript as well as other important information. If you want updated grades sent throughout the year, remember you must fill out another transcript request form to have another one sent. This is the case whether your transcript was sent electronically or through snail mail. For the SUNY application, students complete one application that can be sent to any number of SUNY schools. This is for students only applying to SUNY schools. If this is you, use the SUNY application. A link to the SUNY app can be found here on the school counseling page of the website. The last application, the Coalition application, is a fairly new online application. Because it is so new and there are many glitches that are still being worked out, we advise that you do not use this application unless it is the only application that a particular college will accept. Most of you will use either the SUNY application or the Common application. If you are applying only to SUNY schools, you should use the SUNY application. If you are applying to a mix of colleges, meaning both public and private, or SUNY and private, you should use the Common application. Most students would say that the SUNY application is a little bit easier, However, both are very manageable. One caveat to note, students who are applying to ECC should apply directly through the ECC website. The application is free and very easy to complete. Many colleges might also have their own individual application that can be found on their own websites. Lastly, many applications, including the Common Application, ask questions about your disciplinary record in high school. Students and counselors must report honestly. If you have been suspended, talk with your counselor before doing any applications. Next, we will discuss financial aid and scholarships. The FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid, and it opens up on October 1st. We encourage you and your parents to complete this as soon after October 1st as possible. It will be based on your parents' 2020 tax information, so it is usually the parent or guardian that will take the lead in filling this out. We recommend that all families, regardless of income, complete the FAFSA. Occasionally, we will have a student or a parent that will say they aren't going to apply because they know they make too much money and will not get anything. Keep in mind that many colleges offer scholarships that are not based on income, but in order to award that scholarship, they require that the student has filed the FAFSA. If you plan to attend a college or university in New York, you can file for TAP, the Tuition Assistance Program, following the completion of your FAFSA. This is a separate form from FAFSA, so be sure to complete both as every little bit helps. Some colleges require that the CSS financial aid profile is completed in addition to the FAFSA. The profile is an online application that collects information used by certain colleges and scholarship programs to award institutional aid funds. The colleges that require the profile tend to be the more competitive private schools. Check the requirements of the colleges that you are applying to see if the CSS profile is required. Financial aid night. Unfortunately, we were unable to hold our scheduled in-person financial aid night last May due to the pandemic. The University of Buffalo recorded their presentation for us to share with you. You can view the financial aid information session presented by UB on the school counseling page of the website if you have not done so already. On to scholarships. There are all sorts of scholarships available for seniors applying to college. Everything that is advertised to us as a high school, we publish for our students. There will be listings posted on a regular basis on the school counseling page of the website. Make sure you check this page on a very regular basis as postings change often throughout the year. We will also send notices through the Class of 2022 Google Classroom. In the spring, every senior will get specific information on a group of scholarships we refer to as local scholarships. Generally speaking, these are scholarships that are awarded to only students that go to OPHS and are given out at the senior banquet each year. There will be one application that will be used to apply for most of the local scholarships. Similar to your college applications, follow the directions carefully and pay attention to deadlines. And please note, these scholarships are not just for the students who have high grades. The list of scholarships tend to be nearly the same year to year, so feel free to check out the scholarships that were offered to the class of 21, as they will likely be offered to your class as well. Lastly, check out the online college and scholarship resources page of the website for additional opportunities. Next, we're going to talk about the National Collegiate Athletic Association, otherwise known as the NCAA. Playing a sport in college can be an amazing experience for young adults. If it's your goal to play your sport in college, start by having an honest conversation with your coach about your college athletic goals. If you plan on playing Division I or Division II, in addition to discussing it with your coach, make sure your counselor knows and that you have registered with the NCAA. The NCAA registration link is available here under Athletics NCAA on the school counseling page of the website. Our role, the counselor's role, is to assist you. Your role is to be aware of the requirements and to make sure you are taking the right courses. Look up the 48H, which is the list of OPHS approved courses. Not all OPHS courses count towards NCAA, including drama, media analysis, American cultural and media studies, sports literature, and fundamentals of algebra, though you still may choose to take them as electives. Familiarize yourself with the NCAA website. Practice your NCAA GPA calculation by using the worksheets. And if you don't know something, ask your counselor. Moving on to online presence. We would just like to remind you to make good decisions and use common sense when using social media. Many admissions offices review students' online presence when making admissions decisions, and it extends even after the admissions process begins. Unfortunately, it's becoming commonplace to hear stories on the news about students whose offers of admissions were rescinded because of inappropriate online posts or behaviors. Moving on to Orchard Park Pride. As a reminder, the Orchard Park Pride program is a program in which approximately 10% of the senior class is honored for their character, work ethic, involvement, and/or impact on the school and community. The application can be found on our website, and the deadline to apply is November 1st. Students are recognized at the Orchard Park Pride Awards dinner in the spring of each year. Moving on to the school counseling website. Throughout this video, we have shown you many pages that will be useful to you for your college planning and beyond on the school counseling page of the website. We encourage you to browse through these pages on a regular basis as they are updated regularly and can answer many of your questions. As our calendar gets updated throughout the year, we will post college and career-related events on the site, so please check back often. We hope you found the information provided in the Senior College Assembly helpful and informative. If you have specific questions, please reach out to your counselor. As always, we are here to help you as you prepare for your journey beyond Orchard Park High School. Thank you and have a great day.